Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the vlog. As you can see, it's nice and bright. I have already been up for about, I want to say a little over 2 hours working and all that fun stuff. So yeah, and I'm just now checking in. And if you have not done so, please check out my video from the weekend. It showcases some of the food that I have cooked, and also I did a weigh-in. So please go check that out. So I'm going to go right into what I have for my first meal. So let's kind of adjust everything so that you guys can see too. Alrighty, so here we are with our first meal of the day. I have some coffee, and in the coffee I do have some of this. My first meal will be kind of almost like I'm not gonna say breakfast sandwich, but kind of. So I have here my Carb Master bun. Right here is one of the chicken patties that I picked up from a few hauls ago at Costco. So we're just gonna do that. And it's gonna be like that, simple, just non-eventful. And yes, I have it in a bowl because the rest of the day will be food that I'm gonna put in this bowl, and I'm lazy and I don't want to keep using up dishes. So we're gonna use that bowl. So hold on one second. Okay, also I want to just say thank you again for continuing to follow me on my journey. And as you know, a journey is a journey. It evolves, it has curves, it has a lot of things, but it's still a journey, for better or for worse. So with that being said, yesterday I tried something new and my body rejected it. So what I would say the good part about this is that because I kept my diet so much the same, and I only added one new thing, and that way when you do it that way, you can kind of tell if that new thing is the problem, opposed to adding in a whole bunch of things at once. And let me tell you, my body surely didn't like it, because I was up about, I'm going to say about 2.5 pounds. And no, I didn't eat that many calories to gain actual weight. I know it's water weight, but it was a food my body just said, no way, no way. So, and I have to honor that. And so now I know, it's like, okay, that food is off limits. So as you go through your journey and you're taking away and you're adding food, and you're being mindful of how your body reacts to it. So anything my body acts really negatively with, it's just a no-go. And if I choose to indulge, I just know what the ramifications are. So with that being said, let me get back to work, and we'll be checking in with my next meal. Okay, we're back for our second meal of the day. It is about 18 after 12. So this is what we have. Let's see if we can. So this is some ground beef, and under it is my cauliflower mix, the Cuban style cauliflower. So I'm gonna have this, and I need to get back to work, and I will be checking in a little bit later. All right, it is time to get into the next meal. So let's just go through what I have sitting here. Right here, I made some cheese, like a cheese sauce. So what this is some of the cream cheese, the lactose-free cream cheese, and some of the shredded cheese. I put in a little pan, melted it all together, and then just threw it in here, and it's really good. Right here is the Real Good Food fried chicken, and I love their chicken. I like their products, but I can't really eat a whole lot of it because it's very cheese heavy and it's not lactose free. And right here we have some of the Mission carb balance tortillas. So what I'm going to do is warm up my chicken and warm a tortilla up, and we're just going to spread some cheese on it, and we're going to call this good for our meal. So let me get things pulled together, and when I come back you will see everything ready to go. Alrighty, so I've warmed up the chicken. The tortilla, I measured out on my scale here about 18 grams of it, the cheese sauce. So we're gonna see how if this is gonna fit on here. Let's see. And kind of wrap it. Well, it's not gonna completely wrap, but this is good enough. So this is what it is looking like. This is the next meal. So I'm going to check in with the final meal, which will be yogurt. I'll go ahead and show it to you, but after this, I'm not sure if I will, but I'll probably mention that I'm having my evening yogurt with some berries or whatever. So I will see you guys then. All right, I am back, and it is time for the last meal of the day, which is going to be my yogurt with some fruit at the bottom. And that's how I'm going to close it out for today. So thank you for joining me. We're going to pick this up again tomorrow. Well, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the vlog. So I have already hit the gym, been working. So now it's time to check in with our first meal. So there's going to be a lot of things on repeat and some things will not be, but my first meal is my breakfast sandwich. Again, these are the Carb Master buns and the chicken patties that I got from Costco. And I have my coffee, and I also have in there my caramel protein shake. So meal number one, I need to get back to work, and I will be checking in with you guys a little bit later. It is now time for second meal of the day. So we do have this cauliflower rice, kind of Spanish flavored. So let's get started weighing out some things. I have some rice, and we're just going to do about maybe 20 to 30 grams of rice, and that's it. Okay, that's about 20. And let's get our ground beef. Let's see how much ground beef we have here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, we have that. So what I'm going to do now, I have some taco spices right here, and I'm going to just do this and season it up a little bit. Okay. And remove it from here. Let's see here. Need to give this a good stir, get everything all incorporated, because I'm gonna have to warm it up. I think I'm gonna heat these separately and see what happens. So, okay. All right, and I'll use whatever is left in here. Call it good. Okay, so I'm not going to take you all through the process of me heating and blah blah blah. You see what it is. We have our lunch. I'm going to eat this, and I need to get back to work, and I will check in for the next meal. All right, guys, I'm back and we're going to do the final meal for today. So, here is my final meal. This is some chicken and some of our cauliflower mix, the Cuban style. And this is how I'm going to end today. No, a little later on I will have yogurt, but I'm not going to show it because it will be the same as it's been the last couple of days. So, with that being said, I am going to end this video and we are picking it up tomorrow at the cubicle. See you then. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Cubicle Life. So let me get right into, you know what, before I get right into it, what I have, let's just do what I would call our pep talk. So as you guys know, I've kind of transitioned my eating style on my journey here. And with any transition, there's ups, there's downs, there's, you got to get accustomed to it. So I have been, for the most part, consecutively losing. And it's early. Today I'm at work. It is like 5:30. I got on the scale super early this morning. There was a gain. And part of me wanted to freak out and say, oh no, what have I done? But sometimes you have to just trust the process. So what I did, even though the scale said up, I went and got that tape measure and started measuring, and that tape measure said down significantly. So I'm just saying this because we get hung up on that damn scale, and some of us let that scale just ruin us. That's not the end all be all. That's just one way to track progress. It's not the end all be all only way to do it. So with that being said, let's get into what I have. Right here in this cup here, I have some oatmeal with 1 scoop of ghost protein. And I also have my trusty water bottle. I have in this container here my noodles and some ground beef, and I put in a little bit of bone broth in it. So this is what I have for the day. You kind of know the drill. I'll be checking in once we get back home. So see you then, and I hope you're having a terrific morning. All right, everyone, we have made it back home, and I showed you what I took with me to work. So it is now 3:48, and I'm just not feeling food. I think what I'm going to do is just have my yogurt and not another meal, and it should be okay. I'm not feeling like another big meal, and I'm not going to push it. So this is how I'm actually going to close it out. And it was a good day. It was a really good day. What I'm finding is I'm not having those, how do I say this? Intermittent cravings. That's what I'll say. That's how I'll put it. I remember just being keto. There were times I would just say, God, I want something sweet. God, I want this. And now it's like, if I'm being honest, the thought of eating something sweet now and like it's kind of repulsive. I don't know. To me, it's kind of repulsive. So there's things changing in my body. So I'm just going to roll with it. And like the conversation we had earlier around the scale and all of that, I'm going to relax. I'm going to relax, lean into everything, and keep moving. Because what I find is we get fixated on something and think that is the only true measurement of success is a scale, and it's not. Because lo and behold, even though my weight may have gone up for whatever reason, and I'm following my routine correctly, I busted out that tape measure in an inch. I lost an inch almost everywhere, except for my calves. They stayed the same. But that just goes to show you that you can't put all of your eggs into a scale. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do that. You have to have other ways to measure your success, be it a tape measure, be it you can lift heavier, or you can walk farther, or you can go up a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing and thinking you're going to die. You just have to have other measurements of your success and health. So with that being said, I'm going to close it out, and I will be picking this back up again on the weekend. And I will see you guys then. Mwah.